my god, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Surely I've got some snacks in here. Do I need food? Yeah. Yes, please. Ah. Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Self-Love, Big Sister channel. I am here to help you on your self-love journey, which is good because today's video is where you should be starting, where to begin on your self-love journey. And you don't have to start just when you're feeling like really low. Like self-love you can do when you're feeling happy, if you're just feeling okay, or if you've hit rock bottom like I did. But it's important that you have self-care in your life. You all deserve to love yourself. So I am going to be telling you guys how to get started if you don't know how to add self-love into your life. Okay, let's get into it. All of you deserve self-love. Okay, there's this big perception that you guys don't feel worthy enough of loving yourself. Like, why you give love so freely to other people? Why don't you cut yourself some slack and give yourself a little bit, you know? You've got to be indulging in some self-love every single day. Okay, the first thing that you can do is take yourself out on little dates. And I know this sounds so silly, this is so cliche, but you have to be content in your own company. You think if you get into a new relationship, you go out on dates together, you go and do fun things to get to know each other. The same rules apply when you're building a relationship with yourself. Go take yourself out on some dates, get to know yourself on a deeper level. It just sounds silly because it's not the normal. Like you go and do that with someone else, but you've got to do it with yourself. At the end of the day, you are your longest relationship. You've got yourself forever, that's permanent. Other people are temporary, they'll come and go. You are permanent, so you need to have a relationship with yourself. It's up to you what kind of one you choose to have, but I highly recommend that you have a healthy one. Take yourself out on those dates. And it can be anywhere. You can go out for lunch with yourself, go on a little picnic. I love picnics personally. Anywhere really, but just for you. Like, you don't need to go out and meet anyone. You don't need to do it for any other reason than just to go for you. And that is the first step on your self-care journey, getting comfortable in your own company. You don't always have to be around people. I think it's so important that you have your me time, okay? So go and take yourself out somewhere. Or if you're thinking, Talia, that's so crazy, I don't want to do that, just allocate like 30 minutes a day or whatever just to yourself. It doesn't have to be anywhere, like it can just be in the house, but you dedicate that time for you. Like nobody comes and interrupts it, you don't speak to people, like have it just for you to get to know yourself. I think it's really important that you guys do that. The way I think of it, right, like think about how much effort and time and love you give when you meet someone that you really like and you give all that energy to them. Like imagine if you invested all that time and energy into you and gave that love to yourself. Like imagine how great that relationship would be. Like that is what I can't get my head around, that you guys are all capable of love because you give it to other people. You need to give it to yourself, like just even if it's just a little bit, because it's totally unfair that you're giving it to everybody else apart from you. And I can honestly say that the best people will come into your life when you are at your happiest and you're content with the person that you are. So love yourself, work on yourself internally, and you will attract those people that you really want to meet. Right, next one is to nourish your body with good food, water and movement. Your body is the foundation of your beauty, okay? It holds everything special about who you are, and if you're not fueling it in the right way, if you're not giving it good food, if you're not giving it water, God guys, we need water more than you think. Make sure you drink. And movement, make sure you're getting out on those daily walks, any form of exercise. I spoke about this in my last one. Dancing is always fun, I'll always go back to it. Yeah, running, working out, anything like that is so essential for you to do and so good for your body. Your body will reap the benefits of it physically and mentally, so make sure that you are looking after it. I'm not saying here that you need to eat healthy foods all the time. Food is fuel, okay? Your body needs food to get through your day-to-day activities. So yes, you need to eat good food, good filling meals, but you also need to indulge. Like if you want a bar of chocolate, go and get a bar of chocolate. I'm not one of those people that's like, you need to eat healthy all the time, because I don't. Hence why I'm having a breakout. I do not eat good food. It's one of my downfalls, but I can balance it. sometimes, you know, but I will always give in to cravings, because if I want a bag of crisps, I will go and get a bag of crisps. Like, life is short and crisps are nice, so I go and eat them. Same with chocolate. Yeah, it's not the healthiest lifestyle, but I balance it out. Like, I still eat good food, I drink a lot of water. My body benefits from having both. It is all about balance, okay? So don't be too tough on yourself and eat super, super, super healthy. Healthy food is brilliant. Make sure you have the balance of chocolate and crisps and sweets and all the McDonald's, you know. The next one is a must do on your self-care journey. This is one of the first ones that I started with, and it's gratitude and daily journaling. I actually just started with gratitude first. I didn't do journaling until, I still didn't. I actually don't do intense journaling, like writing loads and loads of stuff down. I did do gratitude, and I have done that every single day since. I actually have the 5-minute journal, which most of you guys may have heard of. If you haven't, just Google it. It's literally amazing. You just write 3 things that you're grateful for in the morning, 3 things that would make the day great, a daily affirmation, and then there's some stuff to write at night time, like what went well about your day, not what went well, but like what made today great and what you could do better, kind of thing. Sounds like an English essay. What went well, even better if. But yeah, that is the best thing. If you're not good with like just free writing, like just writing your thoughts down, it's always good to have prompts. So the 5-minute journal is a good thing to have. I do that religiously. Writing gratitude, just 3 things every morning you're grateful for. Every single one of you can do that, okay? Any 3 things that make you feel grateful about your life, because if you carry that in your heart, the world will be a better place. You'll just feel so great about the world you're living in. Like, that is the best feeling in the world, just walking around full of gratitude. So I highly recommend all of you do that. And if you do want to delve a little bit deeper and journal, you can either just get yourself a notepad, and there's loads of prompts everywhere. Go on Pinterest. Pinterest is my go-to for like self-discovery, self-care. Write down things that you love about yourself. I generally write down my to-do list, like my day-to-day, what I want to get out of the day. So my Sundays, I always do like a little reset, like reflect on the week and then plan my goals out for the week. And then day to day, I just write down what went well in my day, or what went well, but like at the beginning, I'll write down what I want to achieve, and then I will mark it off as I go. That's probably the extent of my journaling. I don't tend to write down how I'm feeling, because I'm the sort of person that will just talk and then I just forget about it rather than write. Like, I'd rather talk about it, not to anyone in particular, maybe just to myself, because it's just, sometimes I talk a load of rubbish, hence why I'm doing YouTube. So yeah, I would just vent and then get it off my chest. But some people I know like to write it down, so that is always handy. So yeah, gratitude and journaling all day, every day. Oh, the next one that you must add into your day is indulging in your passions. This could be anything that you love doing, but it's totally separate from work. Okay, so this could be sport, dance, they're my top 2. But then you could have music, like whether that's making music, anything like painting, I don't know, any passion that makes your heart feel alive. And naturally, it's something that you liked doing as a child or growing up. Always take yourself back to that kind of childlike self in you. That made no sense. Make sure that you have half an hour of your day that you're dedicating to your passions outside of work. That is so important to have. That's probably the biggest thing in self-care, actually, is not just getting by working and then coming home and going on social media. Like, do something that is just your thing. Dedicate your time to that, because it will make you feel so good. I generally find that to be the best source of self-care, because it gives you purpose. You know, it's your thing. It makes you feel like this is what I'm here for and this is what I love doing. That is, yeah, that's a different level. The last one, like, this is very much personal preference. Like, this might be for some of you, this might not be for others. And this, write yourself a love letter. It doesn't have to be anything major. It's just to sort of reflect upon the things that you like about yourself. The same way that, you know, you'd write your loved one like a birthday card or anything like that, and you'd write nice things to them. It's just nice to have it the other way sometimes. Like, if you watch like self-care channels and stuff like I do, you see people buying themselves flowers or taking themselves out on dates, like that sort of thing I love. So yeah, I would write yourself a love letter. It can just be things that you're proud of that you're doing in your life, things that you love about yourself, anything really, just to reflect on who you are as a person and find things to love. Because that is what self-love is all about, finding things in you individually that you love. If you go about your day and you're saying to yourself, oh, I look so ugly, or I totally failed that exam, or I had the most horrible day at work, and it's just not having a positive outlook on life. You know, you want to look inwards and find stuff that you love about yourself, and once you start to look inwards and you start to find these things that you love about yourself, your like aura, so to speak, will come across in that way as well, and people will start to notice. You know, how you feel inward will reflect outwardly as well, and people will notice, like they will. So find things to love about yourself. And what did I say? Take yourself on dates, look after your body, fuel it well, drink well, daily movement, gratitude and journaling. They're all fairly simple things to do. Writing yourself a love letter, I feel like I've missed one. Yeah, they're all fairly simple things to do, but they're all essential. And it's just a little foundation to start, and you can delve into any of them deeper, but mainly putting time aside in a day just for you. That is what's going to help you. The more that you consciously focus on giving that time to yourself, the more it's going to reflect back to you, and you're going to attract that positivity and love into your life, okay? You don't always need to be around someone else, or you don't need to keep busy with social media or with other people. Sometimes just sit with yourself, get to know yourself, and you might be surprised, because you're all beautiful and you're all worthy of your own self-love. Okay, so I hope this has helped. This is just a little starter for your self-love journey. And yeah, let me know in the comments which one you're going to try and how you are all getting on. So I love to hear about all of your self-care journeys. So yeah, I love and appreciate you all, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Love you.